Talk Shady Sports Network. I'm here with a very special interview. This has actually happened to be my 100th interview on Shady Sports Network.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for that, man. It's been quite a ride the last 6 months. I got so much more to do. And my 100th interview with someone very special, AIFA champion, Drell Greene. Drell, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing great.
Man, so Columbus Lions, obviously y'all dominated your league. It really wasn't close. I mean, you guys were winning by 50, 60. I think you won one game by 80, I want to say. It was crazy. So, I mean, how do you keep focused on winning a championship despite not matching up with the level of competition?
Man, it's really us versus us. That's what we scream at each other all year. We treated every day at practice like it was a game because we knew the competition wasn't the level of competition that we wanted. So we really competed and tried to get better during practice. So when it came to game time, we just did what we did every day at practice, competed.
Definitely. So, you come from a college that's severely underrated, in my opinion. I mean, they compete with high-level FBS schools. In my opinion, they should be a Power 5 school eventually, Western Kentucky. So what led you to go to Western Kentucky?
Oh, man. One, I didn't want to play offense anymore, and they gave me an opportunity to play safety. So that was the big reason. But also when I visited, man, it felt like home. Everybody acted like me on the team. Everybody, we vibed well. And it was just I felt like it was the perfect place for me to be. And I ended up being, fitting in well.
Definitely. So after college, how did you assess your professional opportunities?
After college, man, I kind of trained myself, so I really didn't have a trainer for the NFL draft. So, I mean, honestly, I kept it real with myself. Even if I didn't get drafted, I was going to pursue something, even if it was Canada, even if it was arena. And that's what I did, man. I took a year off, and then after that, I got work. Came to first I went to Quad City. Then COVID hit. I only played one game in Quad City's COVID hit. Went back to the drawing board, man, and I got a call from Sean Johnson asking me did I want to come to Columbus, and I made that decision. And it's been what it is ever since then.
For sure. So being with Columbus, you watched the organization kind of be in the NAL. How would you assess the NAL level of competition when you played?
Oh, it was great, man. We had a bunch of vets. I feel like my rookie year was full of vets. It was more vets than it is now. Everybody knew the game. Everybody was coming from the AFL, so I was one of the lucky ones because I was probably the only one of the few rookies on the Lions team that actually even got any playing time. So those vets actually groomed me and showed me that it's a different level of play in this arena ball. And compared to the AFIA that we played in this year, it's a 100-yard difference.
Definitely. So, I mean, that's awesome to hear. And, the Columbus Lions actually just made a major announcement. You were kind of teasing on your Facebook. They're joining the AIF. The AIF has been a league that's been kind of in and out. They announced a couple teams, one in Corpus Christi, Texas, one in West Virginia. I forgot where the other, I want to say.
Tri-City or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Cedar Rapids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was actually my very first arena game in Cedar Rapids.
Man, so being able to go back there and play Cedar Rapids again, are you excited for this new AIF or how are you feeling?
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I'm always excited to just play ball, man. I love the game. I love the game, and I'm always excited to even put on a helmet and shoulder pads and just play ball. I feel like the AIF is going to be competitive. I feel like it's going to be very competitive, and I feel like at some point it's going to be compete with the level of competition that the NAL has.
Man, that's, I hope that for the AIF. They got legitimate partners involved. They seem like they have a good base of teams. They have people who have been there, done that. And so we can only hope that the league will be successful long term. So kind of transitioning to your 2024 plans, I assume that the Lions are a big part of your 2024 plans.
Oh yeah, I'm not going nowhere, man. Unless something comes along that I can't turn down, the Lions is my home. This is my family. I love these people to death.
Definitely. That's great to hear you committed to your team. But so obviously now you're in the off season. What's your day-to-day routine looking like?
Work. Everything is work. In the morning, I get up and run about 2 or 3 miles. I go to work. I go to the gym. It's an everyday thing for me. The work doesn't stop.
Where do you currently work?
I work on a military installation, so I do like outdoor recreation activities.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up, man. That's cool to hear. So looking towards the NFL season, coming up, we got college football coming up, we got the NFL season. What's your biggest NFL season prediction?
I'm a Dolphins fan. Don't laugh at me, but I'm a Dolphins fan. I don't know. I just want to see the Dolphins do something this year. I think we have a pretty good chance.
Man, if Tua can stay healthy and Tyreek.
Yeah.
But you think Tyreek Hill is going over 2,000 yards this year?
I hope so. I sure hope so. We're from the same area, so I'm always rooting for him.
Definitely. So, my last couple of questions for you here is, growing up, what area did you grow up with, and how was your childhood in terms of playing sports?
Oh man, I grew up in Southeast Georgia, Alma, Georgia, Bacon County. My childhood was fun, man. My mama always said, "You either gonna be inside or you gonna be outside. You gonna choose one." I always chose outside. So every day it was either football or it was basketball in the backyard. Coming up, I came up like any other Southern kid, out in the country, having fun. Living and learning as we go. I think I probably had a little bit harder road in the high school thing, but I I'm content with that. Yeah, I had a little bit harder road coming up. I feel like my high school coaches put me through it, trying to prepare me for times like this, for college. It was 5-hour workouts from 7 to 12 freshman year of high school. Then we had a small little break. Then it was 3 to 1. Then I went straight to basketball practice, man. And some days I went to track practice after that, just to try to stay in shape. So I feel like that groomed me and set a foundation. Shout out to Coach Pooh and Coach John to make me the guy who I am now. Like, I love work. I'm not scared of it. I'm going to work. I'm going to put the work in. I'm going to put the groundwork in to be great at all times.
That's awesome. That's so great to hear. So that kind of transitions me to my final couple questions here for you. Yeah, we'll hit commercial and we'll be right back. We're back. So basically, my last question for you is, you talk about playing multiple sports at a young age. How did that make you more disciplined in your adulthood?
It made me more disciplined because it showed me attention to detail and everything. Football, everybody has a piece of the puzzle that they have. Thing is basketball. With basketball, you can't be as aggressive as football. And then track showed me how to dominate individually, but also contribute to a team. So I feel like all those three sports together just showed me how to become a team player.
Definitely. So, Drell, it's been a great time talking to you today. I learned a lot from you. My final question for you is, where do you see yourself in the next 2 to 3 years?
Where do I see myself in the next 2 to 3 years? I'm gonna work my butt off. I'm at least trying to get in the USFL, XFL, something. I'm just trying to move up, still be playing ball at a high level, trying to be great. I'm just trying to play as long as my sons want to see me play. That's really who I do it for, just to watch me, just to hear my sons smile and say they watch my highlight videos every day. That really makes me keep going for real. That's
awesome to hear. So, Drell, again, been a pleasure. Great 100th episode. Really excited to have you on for that. And, keep grinding, man. Stay in touch. Anything you need, you know my line. And, man, I look forward to seeing you next season. All right. Thanks, man. And congratulations. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer.